Hello everybody, this is Aubni here, and today we are back on the Ripple Effect server. I hope you're having a good day. I'm having a fantastic day because I have a bunch of new friends. Yes, it's so cool. Let's see, this first one here, such a cool guy. Well, there's this thing you might not know about me. You might have realized it, but you might not know it yet. But I am a pretty flammable guy. Yeah, I tend to get set on fire a lot, so I got this kind of a spirit of water. And if I ever get set on fire, I just put him on the ground, and he just puts me out instantly. I'm like, I conjure him, like I evoke him or something like that. I'm not even sure which word is the right word, but like yeah, I just do it like right there where I'm standing, and bam, no more fire. It's so cool. Then I just have to catch him back with the bucket. But yeah, it's such an amazing friend to have. And then we got some more new friends in here. We got a bunch of new citizens in our little hamlet around here. So we got this guy over there who's kind of, dude, you're gonna burn your feet. It's a stove. Dude, come on. Anyway, yeah, he's our bartender or innkeeper or something like that. And we got all those new cool people around here. So eventually we're gonna find them some cool jobs and some cool occupations to help out with the hamlet. So like when the adventurers are gonna start coming over and like manage to scavenge some building materials, I'm gonna be able to build them little houses and yeah, get them started on occupying a vital part of our community here. And other than that, yeah, really cool stuff has been happening around here. I found a cool little new area back over there, and I thought it would be the best place ever to start a new cool little project. As you might know, I am a kind of teacher in real life, for those of you who knew that. And this could be a really cool classroom for something that I want to teach you. So yeah, I found this place here just like that. Don't know why it's here. It's kind of incredible that it happened to appear just like that, but it's like the perfect setup to build a maze. So I thought I would give you some classes on how to build mazes. So basically, why this place is like the perfect spot to build a maze is because how you build a maze usually, it's not the only way to build a maze, but especially in Minecraft, it's like the best way to build one. You usually take like they're called nodes or vertices or vertexes or stuff like that. For those of you who are familiar with graph theory and all that stuff, it's pretty much just the same thing. And for those of you who are not familiar with graph theory, well, it's alright, you don't have to know about that, it's just a math thing, so yeah. Anyway, back to focus. Back to our task at hand, I should say. Let's say we have 4 of those little nodes here. When we link them, we will create a wall. So if I have something like that, I would have a kind of a 3-way intersection. So I could fill in some more nodes and then link them in a way to create walls and then create some more paths and stuff like that. So let's say we build this one in. So here we got we're kind of starting to have a maze like with different paths. We can go there and there. Of course, it's a 6-node maze. It cannot be hard in any way, shape, or form. There's no challenge in that at all. But if we fill all of those nodes all around here, I counted them. There are 400 of them. Yeah, it can start to make stuff that looks really cool. So yeah, that's kind of the basics of how to build a maze. Of course, there's way more stuff to it than that. So let's get into it, but I'm not gonna build it like with 3x3 block nodes. It would just be way too long and tedious. Okay, so once you have placed all of your nodes, you need to decide on where the entrance and where the exit are going to be. So let's just place them here just to make it simple, and then you can fill all of the empty space, like fill in all the edges on the outside. That way you can't escape the maze from any other place than the exit, basically. And then you can start, as I mentioned, putting or linking nodes with what we call edges to make well the maze itself, basically. So let's say we put something here like that. Now I want to avoid this, so let's put it here. Let's put this here. Oops, nope, not there. Ah, not there. So if we do something like that, we can have something that we call a perfect maze. So this kind of maze is called a perfect maze because it only has a single way out. There's only a single solution. You cannot, you have to step on a very specific set of blocks or of cells or places to solve the maze. So any other way will lead to a dead end. Basically, that's what it means. Wherever I go, if I'm not on the right path, I end up in a dead end. Which kind of tells you some very important information. If you reach a dead end, it means you're not in the right place, so you have to go back. Which to me is a bit boring. I like to have my mazes give out a bit less information to its potential solvers. So what I like to do is do what we call a braid maze. So if I do this and that, something like this, it would start to look like a braid maze. So does it work? Yeah, it works. It's a braid maze. Basically, a braid maze, what it is a maze that has no dead ends, so it's only loops. So if I go around here, I could go around this thing here. I did choose the longest one. That's not very helpful. Anyway, yeah, you can go around in loops forever. So that's kind of fun because until people start realizing, or until the person solving the maze starts to realize, like, okay, yeah, that's a loop. I've been here already. I recognize this specific pattern. Until they start realizing that, uh, it can take a very long time to solve. And also, if you repeat some specific patterns, it can help get them even more lost because they'll recognize a pattern that they've seen already, but it's not the one that they've seen, it's just one that looks exactly like it. So if you want to be mean, you can be really, really mean with braid mazes. They're super fun. So now, one thing that most people know about mazes is that they can be really easy to solve because there's this little trick that we call wall hugging, where you just keep touching the same wall and it will eventually lead you to the end. And when something like that happens, to me, it just means that the maze was not well designed. Let me go to bed because it's getting nighttime and I'm outside and it's dangerous. There we go. All well rested and all that stuff. So to work around that little problem that we have where people just lazily keep touching the same wall and they then find the exit just by default by not even though they didn't do anything. What we will do is, as I just did there, we will put the exit or the end of the maze in the middle. If we put the end of the maze in the middle and we have a loop somewhere around it, so just like that, yeah, that will work. There's even two loops here, but only one loop would be necessary. Basically, yeah, if there is at least a loop around the end, it will never work because, let's see, I always keep touching the left wall or the wall on my left, and I go there, and there, and there, and there, and bam, right back at the beginning. I did not solve anything. I feel stupid. It's, yeah, I'm ashamed. All that stuff. Even though if you just look at it from just further out, you see the solution is super easy. So yeah, basically, if you want to design a maze that is going to be kind of a bit of a challenge to its solvers, put the exit or the end in the middle, or well, somewhere inside, and put a loop around that area or around the end of the maze. That way, it's gonna be harder to solve it, and it's gonna be way more fun for all the maze enthusiasts out there. So another cool little trick that I want to show you that you can add to a maze to make it even more cool. Let's say if you look at this one, we have the entrance here and the exit is over that way, and they are not linked in any way at all. Well, you can add some cool little tunnels and stuff like that to make what we call a weave maze. So it's the maze, instead of being like only in 2 dimensions, it becomes a 3D thing, and you can move in another dimension to get to different areas, to link areas that would otherwise be separated. So just with that, I managed to get from this area that was completely cut off from the rest of the maze to this other area with just a tunnel like that. So we can add, as I said multiple times now, you can add tunnels, or you could add also like bridges and platforms that would go over the maze. If you want to make it even more like having more of a theme in the maze, you could have like a big river in the middle and a few bridges that go across the rivers, stuff like that. At that point, it's just a matter of the limitations of your imagination. But there's a lot of cool things to do. And if you combine all of those things together, you can get something like that. Holy crap, that place is huge. I hope I never get lost in there. But that's gonna be it for the maze lesson for today. We still have some really cool plans for the rest of the episode. As you will soon see, I met up with the noobs because we had some really cool plans in mind. So yeah, let's just take a look at what we did. Hey, so I'm here with the noobs, and we were just out here in the end admiring the great work that Jimbo did. Really cool
Mm-hmm.
UFO with a big tractor beam, but it seems like it's just spitting out Enderman, but that's usually the other way around that they go, right?
Right?
I'm not a
Yeah.
big UFO
Yeah.
expert, but I think they should be
Aliens
grabbing
usually
things.
suck things up.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
usually pulling things up the tractor beam.
exactly.
And there's something that they usually prefer to
Yeah,
suck up
yeah.
more than
And
any other.
this one it prefers to suck up my frames, so let's get further away.
Frames. That's it. That's
Yeah,
the answer.
yeah. So
No.
yeah, so yeah, we are. Yeah, we. What were we saying? I forgot.
They prefer to suck up a certain type of thing.
Yeah. It's a very specific
You see it in
animal.
all the movies,
Yeah,
all the cartoons.
yeah. Tractor beams and
Yeah,
tornadoes. They have their favorites.
that's it, and it's always cows.
Always
This
cows.
thing needs more cows.
Yeah, like way
We
more
have cows.
cows. Yeah,
We have cows. We
yeah,
brought them here.
yeah.
You're just here in the end already? How amazing. You guys just want to go into a tractor beam, don't you? Follow me if you want to go into a tractor beam. Oh my god, they immediately stopped following me. Come on, come on up.
Cows are smarter than we think.
Apparently, yeah. Minecraft cows are so smart. Okay, here they go. Here they go. Alright, so we have no idea how we're gonna get them into the tractor beam just yet. Yo,
Yeah, we'll figure something
cow.
out.
So yeah, that's That's a problem for future aubni and future Danoobs. Right now, we
Exactly.
just need to get some cows over there.
Yeah.
Oh, this one cow's so stupid. It doesn't want to follow me. Come on.
Well, I can go and grab it back
No,
if
I
you
got
want.
it.
Okay.
I got it. I got it. Come on. Come on. Don't go into the void. Alright, so should we go up and maybe make some,
There's one all mad at you, I think. Okay.
I keep looking at them. Should we go up and make some, like, little storage areas, and then we can just, build some pillars and lure them up one at a time or something?
Yeah. Jump.
Oh my god.
Go eat the food. Food is
Just
there.
eat it.
Yes, good cow. Good cow. You're not gonna fall down. No, you're not. You're gonna be a good cow. Yes.
Nice. I think it would be cool if there were, like, I think three or four is just not enough to be epic.
Yeah. Yeah, we need
I
way
think
more than
we
that.
need at least 7 to 10.
Yeah.
Right. He's not following you
Yeah.
at all.
I just sprinted off, so yeah. I kind of forgot that they were slow. Come on. Come on.
There you
Yes. Nope.
I'll keep my distance. No, they don't like it when I sneak up on them.
They really don't. That's a funny thing. Maybe it's a real thing. Like they realize when people are sneaking up on them, and they get all scared.
Yeah, it's a solid instinct. Especially when dealing with Australians.
Why? What did I do wrong? Why are you mad at me? Come on. Just
It's because I snuck up behind him. It's my bad.
as always.
Stay over here.
So far it's like 100% occurrence. It's happened every time.
It really is.
I think we found something.
Minecraft science.
We're really gonna need to actually test it out.
I think so. I think we have tested it. I think it's conclusive at this point. Minecraft cows do not like sneaky Australians.
I don't know if they detect nationality. That would be impressive.
That's some impressive AI Mojang.
Yeah.
You can't fix water, but yeah, sure. Cow nationality detecting cows. Why not?
Yeah, racist cows, basically.
Basically. I have to get Magoo to bring that up at the next Swedish meeting. Well, Aubni, I am proud of us.
Yeah, that thing is amazing. It finally works the way it should.
Yep, we found an error. It was obvious. You know, it should have been like this from the beginning.
Yeah,
Obviously.
obviously.
But instead of worrying poor Jimbo about it, we fixed it for him.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
fine. I think it looks good.
he already did so much with that.
Exactly. It was the
deserved it all.
least we could do.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly. Alright. I think that's gonna do it, man.
Yeah.
I want to get out of here and stop looking at these stupid cows.
Yeah.
Alright, guys.
Yeah.
I'll see you in the next episode.
Yeah. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.